there.
Oh my gosh, is that who sings this? Is that what she looks like?
Good morning. If you guys want a thrill, look up the video for this, the music video for this song.
Walking on Sunshine.
Walking on Sunshine.
Trying to get ready here.
There's nothing more terrifying. I don't even watch current music videos, but
well, sometimes you really, really like a song and then you look it up and you watch it and you're like, I don't like it anymore. Ruins it.
we might be ruining this song.
I never have seen it. This was like 1981, right? What year was it? Look, it's Katrina and the Waves. Look it up.
Oh, I have to turn it off because the music video is ruining it. Good morning. We just ruined Walking on Sunshine. Don't play the music video, everybody.
No, well, it was my music day and I came late and I should have persisted because it's the lead in. The song was the lead into my question.
Oh, sorry. Well, let's just pretend.
Do you have a question?
Absolutely not. I've got nothing for you today. I will stare at you blankly.
Okay, so...
Well, the $1 million question is what I posted last night that has blown up.
Oh my gosh. You broke the internet with your question about
I love underdogs and underducks, and what's the funniest part of the whole thing is underduck camp has no idea that the underdog camp exists, and vice versa.
Yeah, I was shocked when I first heard that one of our daughter-in-laws, I think to this day she would say, she probably, I don't know, I'm being careful,
yeah.
But I thought she called it an underduck. I just was like, squeeze me?
Which I understand, like it makes sense. Yeah, it totally makes sense.
You want to explain what we're talking about?
Yes. Okay. So you know when you're pushing a kid on the swing and you push and you go all the way under, and you let him go up real high.
What's it called?
What's it called? That's the question. That's $1 million question.
Les
so go ahead.
Anderson, I'm sure you have a comment on what that's called.
Comment below. We're not sure if there's a regional tie, but it's a hot debate currently over on my Facebook page.
Sugar Camp, Wisconsin people call it a very
underduck.
Underduck.
So what? And anyway, that's my question. What's your question?
Well, so my song was going to be a musical group that I actually attended a concert for.
Saw so many concerts.
And I wanted to know if you've ever have you ever attended like a rock? Not a rock. I mean, not like mosh pit, head banging, Amy Baumets, smoking weed. You've never done that.
I have. Well, I've definitely never smoked weed, but thank you for that right there on Mama and Mimi.
Mama and Mimi Live.
No, the only concerts I've ever attended have been like worship music. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. That's good. Let me think if I ever, nope. I've always wanted to go to Pentatonics.
Oh.
And I would go see Ben Rector.
Oh, there are a number of people I would go see. Their names escape me right now, but... I just wondered if you'd ever gone to a concert because, like, I remember the very first concert I went to. Those of you who are in the golden years, like I am, my first concert was Bread.
My first concert was Twyla Paris and Fernando Ortega.
At Moody. We took you to Moody Church. See, we had a little bit of a shift. So I went from Bread to, like, Marshall Tucker Band, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
She's still going.
Katrina's still wailing over here with her bad haircut.
We're gonna turn her off.
But yeah, did you guys? Carol Patterson says it's an underdog. Les Anderson. See, Carol says underdog. Les says underdog.
Let the debate continue. I'll just sip my coffee and watch it unfold.
Yeah. So I just wonder. I was just thinking. I'm wondering about that.
I've been very deprived in the rock concert area, but clearly you've made up for it.
Fleetwood Mac. Come on. Oh my gosh. I could just go on.
I know. All right. Well, I'm the Mama.
And I'm the Mimi.
And this is Mama and Mimi in the morning. We come to you live every Wednesday morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We really love to share tips for health and wellness, but to have a lot of fun while we're doing it too. We do a giveaway every week. You can get an entry by being on live and saying hello, by commenting hashtag replay if you're catching the recording, and you can get an extra entry if you share this video out. So who's your winner from last week?
Laura Hagee, a blast from the past. She's one that would understand having gone to see Bread, but she would have grown up going to worship concerts. She would have. Well, Bread is hardly what you would call a rock band, you know. I'll play a song.
Okay, next week let's play some music by Bread.
Oh no, that would not be a good intro. No, James Taylor saw James Taylor saw him.
Wendy's a concert lover.
Yeah,
Earth, Wind, and Fire. I would go see them.
Jane Whitlock.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Jane and I are going to go do something.
Okay. I love saying last names. Hillary Frerick.
What's wrong with you?
Frerick. Okay, sorry. My black eye is looking really black again today. Darn it.
When you break your nose, honey, your eye, I think, stays black
It's been
forever.
almost a year. Forever. Hillary Frerick, you're my winner. Is that how you say your last name? Let me know. Comment below, yay or
I
nay.
just love Jane Whitlock.
Okay, what are we talking about today?
Okay, so hold it up. Ready?
Dry brushing.
Oh my
We have the
gosh,
same
you
brush.
would.
We
Oh.
probably Amazon ordered out of the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do you know what it is? Does anybody dry brush?
Do you dry
Comment
brush?
here. Would you like to know more about it? Well, you're gonna find out more about it, but we're not gonna demonstrate. We're just gonna talk about it. Amy, do you want to demonstrate?
no, we can show like some different things, but that's about it. Okay, so let's just say this first. Like, why? What is it? Why do people do it?
Let me get my notes because
Okay.
I'm thinking about Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm with Jane right now.
She's
I
at a
know she-
concert in her
yeah.
mind.
Mhm.
Well, here's the bottom line. It's really good for your lymphatic system. It's great for your circulation. It does help with energy. Like, these are things, it's kind of like oil pulling. Can we be honest? Like, the evidence is very anecdotal, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's not real. That's not what I'm
No.
saying. And I think there's great validity. But when you read about it, you're mostly looking at, like, people's experience with it.
I think that's.
It's
safe
good
to
for your
say.
immune system. It's good for energy.
I mean, why couldn't it be bad? Like, and
You
I
brush
was thinking
everything,
about
brush
this.
your skin.
You brush your skin, and I was thinking, there's really, I've watched 5 different videos and studied this yesterday for a while, and decided everybody has a different way of doing it. I'm not sure there's anything that you can do wrong except brush too hard and hurt your skin. I mean, this is a gentle thing. And maybe the wrong direction. Every brush stroke you make on your body goes towards your heart, essentially. That's very simplified, but I mean, I wouldn't make this complicated.
Yeah, because you can make this very complicated. So we're here to relieve you of all the pressure of how to dry brush correctly and say, let's just have fun with it.
Yeah. Fun with dry brushing.
Fun with, is that fun? Okay, so what you need is a dry brush. You're going to want to use one with natural fibers, not synthetic.
Wendy says you should dry brush those shoulders.
Window.
Hide those.
That's how actually I just dry brush them every night. This is what I do. It's really good life.
She is so good.
And
at it.
actually, if you call them the proper term of underdogs, you will get shoulders like
and
this when
she
you
plays
do them.
hardcore rock music while she's
All the
doing
time.
that.
I'd say worshiping to Twyla Paris. Twyla Paris?
Twyla Paris.
With your hands up high for hours on end.
You were a
we'll
little
give you
girl.
shoulders.
You
I
were
was
a
young.
little girl.
I was young. We'll give you shoulders like this. Okay, so
Yeah.
adding an oil in though, that is like one of the things that I really like to do. For me, it makes it feel more worthwhile, if I'm being totally
let's talk
honest.
about what oils, and then we're going to show you how you would put on your brush, which is interesting because I never knew until I really studied this yesterday.
Is there a right way?
There is.
I thought we were saying there's no right way.
Right, but I mean, it would help you. Right?
Oh,
Right,
true,
right.
true.
So, okay,
Um,
let's talk about which
What oil
oils.
do you like to put on?
I would use probably Zendocrine, right?
Dun,
the
dun.
detoxification blend.
Yeah, that would be it. I brought it because that's a good one for it.
It's a good one. And Slim and Sassy is another one. So
Can I
we
throw that
honestly are talking, put 2 drops on my head, please. Which one are you doing?
I'm gonna do, don't make me pick. Zendocrine, it matches your shirt.
Okay, so 2 drops of Zendocrine. If you want to, you can put a little carrier oil on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just take your brush and you just go like that. That's it. Just gather it up. That's
Okay.
all. Okay.
That's how I do it too. I put it
Yeah.
on my hand and then on there because I feel like it spreads out a little bit better.
Yeah. So now my brush is loaded with a little bit of oil.
Wait, let me load my brush.
Oh, okay.
I've got adaptive touch, and so I'm gonna roll that onto my hand. I could roll it right onto the brush if I wanted.
So basically, we're trying not to major in rules, but I would say start with your legs and your feet. Do the bottoms of your feet so you're brushing.
In long motion.
There is no way I can get my foot up on this screen.
I do that. I do that all the time for people. 'cause I have to
Yeah.
demonstrate
So
something.
if this were the bottom of my foot, I would go up like this. Okay.
Oh, long motions, not short though. That is something I read, but there's no right way to do it. Also, I think I'm prone to dry brush
You gotta
too
get
hard.
your arm up where people
I'm
can
prone
see.
to
You
dry
do everything too
dry
hard.
brush too hard. So just slowly.
Not that slow.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it on the screen?
That's Amy.
That's how I dry brush. I have a problem.
Linda, do not do it this way.
I have a
Okay,
problem.
do not do what Amy does. That was what we said the other day. Do as I say, not as I do. That
Yeah.
was one of the quotes from my childhood. But anyway, you're doing motions like this,
Towards your heart.
like this, okay? Towards your heart, all the way up. Palm of your hand, back of your hand, all the way up, all sides of your limb, your arms, your feet, towards your heart. And then the abdomen, you can do it circular. Some people
Yeah,
do
oh my
like all these
goodness.
rules. I'm just
Rules.
like, work it towards your heart.
Yep.
Okay?
What time of day do you think it's best to dry brush?
Well, I think that I would do it in the morning before my shower because it kind of invigorates, I feel like.
Yes, and for people like me who probably are showering at night, then I will sometimes do it then.
Sure. But here's the fun thing. You're supposed to do it standing in your shower.
Let that all flake down there.
So, that is just the worst thought.
Sorry.
I'm just like, ugh, ugh.
Well, like dust is 80% dead skin cells.
Yes, isn't that true?
Yeah, it's a high number.
Is 80% dead skin cells.
So it's just do it in your shower.
Do it in your shower. Set it out before you go to bed. Set out your brush and your oil of choice. And then some people actually use like a loofah in the shower afterwards to just gently follow up and exfoliate.
That feels like a little much to me, but I might buy into that.
I don't
like
even
a
own a loofah, but
Who owns a loofah?
but some of
Not me.
these dry brushes come with a long stick that you can snap it into, so you can do your back. Because, like, to
Can't
be
reach your
honest,
back?
I can't get my back.
Okay.
And the other thing is they come with a glove too that you can finish up with as well.
Too complicated for me, but that's good to know.
Yeah.
So it's good to jump into the shower afterwards and shower off. Pro tip: if you go back and forth between hot water and cold water, it like increases your circulation and like kind of takes it up a level.
Oh, that's complicated.
Oh, can't bong. Not doing that, Amy. We don't like your ideas. There are no right ways, but that is wrong.
When do you do it? When do you do the hot water and the cold water?
Well, ideally when you're in the shower.
I mean,
you would be
basically,
doing
my
that.
house does that anyway, so.
True
that's-
that.
You know, and my hormones do that. But make sure you do both sides of your body, like this way.
Don't forget your
All
other half.
sides. Don't forget your armpits. Armpits are really important.
Yeah, the lymph nodes there.
Yeah, do you know where your lymph nodes are? So we're gonna go here, back of the neck,
Oh, this is good. We're doing good so far.
under the arms, down in the lower
It's
groin.
like na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Behind the knees, right? Which one are called your inguinals?
Those are up. No, don't know. Wendy has a loofah though.
She has a shower cap
I
too.
know,
I've
don't-
been in her shower
we
with
won't
the
talk
shower
about
cap. So yeah, down low, groin, inguinal.
Okay, I have two quick testimonies based on dry brushing with oils. One is, one is a woman who had, I don't know if I could say this. So she had something health-wise going on about 2 years ago. It was a blood clot. And so as part of her supportive, proactive routine, she uses dry brushing to keep her lymphatic system happy and her
That's pretty
circulation
cool.
happy. That's a good tip.
Well, that's good, and we talked about it. We feel like it's more anecdotal, right? So we're not like
Yeah, I'm
we're
just,
not
like,
calling
sharing.
out a cure. But I did read and study yesterday that people with varicose veins really helpful. So that's like, hello, that would be
Like a walking varicose
Yeah.
vein. Thanks, Mom. The mama and the Mimi veins.
yes. So, yeah,
Okay,
I'm
and
gonna
the
try
second
that.
testimonial, and this is my favorite, is from Lindsay King. She's out in California, and her son Grayson. They actually did a video, and I think it's so good. But basically, the summary of that is Mentigram Tamer. So he dry brushes. He asked to do it multiple times a day, but he is, I think, 6 now, and he will dry brush in the morning and at night. He puts the oils on himself, and the oils that they use are Adaptive and Tamer. And so he rolls those on, and he does 6 because he's 6, right? And then he does the whole dry brushing, and the difference that they've seen, she says she has a different child. So the biggest things for him is that I think touch can be a little overwhelming. He's more cuddly then, and he's more engaging that way. His sister, who's a little bit older than him, said, "Mom, he's so cuddly." Teachers and people that are working with him, family and friends,
His speech
notice
is
him different, and his speech is very different. He's able to articulate what he's trying to say a lot better. And he even said to his mom when she came home from work, one of the days that they had started implementing it, "How was your day at work?" So his engagement levels are entirely different. So his speech, his engagement, and that touch piece of it too. So I think that's a really great one. I think she doesn't he puts the oils on and he gets to do it. She'll help him with his back, but he's doing it in a kid way, not perfectly, not a right way, and has had great results from that.
Well, back in the day, we did this with one of our kiddos before speech therapy. We had in the hospital when babies are born, they give you a little brush for their hair. It's it's on a piece of plastic. You don't know.
No.
Okay. Sorry, it's a golden year comment. anyway, we were brushing his skin, not knowing what we were doing.
Hashtag
And
glory years.
Yeah, hashtag glory years. But it really
Yeah.
did help. It really, really does make a difference. And the bottom line is, don't stress about this. If you're stressing about it, it's not helping. But I would
Get a
say
brush,
do
grab
it
your
1 or
oils.
2 times a week and choose an oil and roll with it and try it and
Yeah.
let us know what you think.
I'm not big into self-care, but I do like adding it in every once in a while, right? Wait,
Horrible at
self-care?
self-care.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so this week, what are some things coming up? We've got our Essential Oils Made Easy class tomorrow. Again, if you're new, great, hop on. If you want a refresher, great, hop on. And then Saturday morning is stress, sleep, and emotions. We'll be talking about that for 30 minutes on Saturday morning, and it's a
gonna be a good
kick
one.
butt class.
It is. It's really good.
It's super important to know how to support yourself naturally in those things, especially right now. That's what I know.
Let me know what your first concert was, okay?
Yeah.
Hashtag first concert. I want to hear about that.
Hashtag Twyla Paris. Okay, have a good day, everybody.
See ya, bye.